Rochdale 13 with Alan Kilshaw after disappointing cup loss at Bootham Crescent. Just want to know what your overall take of the game was.
Yeah, look, mate, very disappointing. We didn't start, how we wanted to. We dropped the ball at the kick-off and defended our goal line reasonably well. But a couple of tries off kicks and we were 12-0 down. And look, had a bit of a concern this week. We were pretty flat, emotionally and physically. The last two games, Featherstone and Oldham have took a lot out of us, and as much as we wanted to freshen up the squad, we didn't want to make too many changes. But I think a couple of those blokes who we had concerns on, didn't perform to their best today. But look, let's give York a lot of credit. They came here and they had a game plan and they stuck to it. And for a League One team to beat a Championship team, it's a good feat, and we congratulate them. And we need to move on and move on fast.
And it was a very, very sloppy first half, probably as bad as anyone's seen for a long time. It didn't help. There were some really contentious calls, that really sort of marred the first half, if you will. I just wonder what your take on the performance of the referee was overall.
Yeah, look, mate, we've been used to the speed of the ruck in the Championship is a lot faster than the speed of the ruck in League One, and today it was just so sloppy. People lying in the ruck. They've changed this rule now where you can't pass to the player who's laying the ruck, but he's impeding, and York did that first half, and they did it very well. They're obviously going to try and slow us down, but to go in at half-time, penalty count 7-1. The one penalty we got was for an offside at a kick. Now, that rings a few alarm bells with myself that a team in the division above aren't getting any penalties against a team in the division below around the ruck. Now, that's either saying that we've been poor with the ball, or they've been very good defensively, but you could see they were laying in the ruck and they were slowing us down, and it was very, very disappointing, from that point of view. Like I say, we've been used to a certain level playing in the Championship, and we didn't get that level today.
And it's, I hate to say it, but it's 4 losses from 4 against York this year and last year. Do you think, I don't know, putting it bluntly, there's a bit of mental weakness in the camp where you could come to places like this, we've not had a win, and they perform like that?
Oh, look, I think there was a big loss the season before I got here, and 3 last year, and now today. And look, they really are a bit of a bogey team for us. But you're right. We've got to be mentally tougher than that. I don't think there was anything like that today. I just think we made too many errors with the ball. The penalty count was pretty high against us in the first half, and again I think they've come up with 2 tries from kicks. Second half we dominated, but we took the wrong option. We threw balls in touch, or we made errors, and a couple of times there when 20-all Gav broke through, maybe he could have passed. But look, we'll move on, and at least we don't play York again this season.
We had about 3 tries pulled back for whatever reason, held up, or an error in the build-up, a penalty, whatever. Do you sort of question the execution of our team, especially after last week as well? Yeah,
look, it's been a bit scratchy, and there's reasons for it, with our training. But we'll do some more work on it this week. We've got a field session penciled in for Thursday night, and look, we're just not converting what we're doing at the minute. Some of our timings are off, but you knew that might happen. With Jono and Jordan were playing in the middle, and we missed Gaz today, and we missed Danny Bridge, but I thought Gav Benyon was really good for us. I thought Mighty Haddon was good for us as well, and I just think there's too many at the minute who've got errors in the game, and it's across the board. There's a couple of players who've got 2 or 3 errors in them a game, and that's unacceptable at this level and in Championship level.
And just on a final note, obviously it was John Smith's first game back after a lengthy ban. He went reasonably okay. What was your take on his performance?
Yeah, look, we probably didn't plan him to play 80 minutes, but we lost Jack Holmes, probably broke his foot, early on, and we were down an interchange there, and Jordan did a lot of defence early on, and then we had to move him out to the centre. So for him to do 80 minutes, look, we knew he'd probably a couple of timings, and maybe a couple of wrong decisions with the ball, but he'll improve, and I thought he went well, and he's one of the ones who can probably come out of here today and not be embarrassed by their performance. Unfortunately, I can't say that for many others.